Now that the 2023 NFL Draft is over, we can look ahead to the Rookie of the Year races. I already gave my list for Offensive Rookie of the Year that you can watch right here, so let's go ahead and talk about the defensive side now. Before I get into this list, I want to start with my honorable mention, Mazi Smith. Smith was one of the most hated picks in the first round this year. Everyone online said this was either a reach or the Cowboys should have drafted someone else. However, I think this was an outstanding pick. The Cowboys did a great job addressing their key needs via trades this offseason. Using your first round pick to shore up one of the weakest parts of your defense is a good move. Micah Parsons will be serving mainly as a defensive end this season across DeMarcus Lawrence. Mazi Smith can help those two by clogging up the middle and taking on blockers. I think he'll immediately impact this defense, but I don't think he'll pop out on the stat sheet like you need to win Defensive Rookie of the Year. To start off this list, I have debatably the best player in this draft class. Jalen Carter could end up being the biggest steal in this draft. He is a monster of a human that will more than likely wreck the middle of your offense. Going to the Eagles will make it very hard for him to be double teamed with all the other monsters on that defensive line. That could just be the issue though. Will he be able to rack up the numbers to win Defensive Rookie of the Year? Carter will more than likely see a lot of rotational snaps, especially as a rookie. Jordan Davis, Fletcher Cox, and Brandon Graham are just a few of the names that will be eating off Carter's plate this season. I just don't see Jalen Carter being able to put up the stats needed to take home this award either. Another prime example of someone eating off Jalen Carter's plate is the fourth rookie on my list. Nolan Smith shockingly fell all the way to the 30th pick for the Eagles to scoop right up. Being an edge rusher in this defense gives you a good chance to chase the sack numbers that you need to win this award, but I don't think it'll be a walk in the park either. Nolan Smith will not just be competing with Jalen Carter, but he will also be having to fight for snaps behind Defensive Player of the Year candidate Hassan Reddick. Just like I was saying about Carter, I believe it'll be tough for Nolan to get the snaps needed to win Defensive Rookie of the Year. My third rookie on this list is Christian Gonzalez. Somehow the Patriots are still finding ways to get steals in the NFL draft. Christian Gonzalez was widely regarded as the #1 cornerback in this draft, and now he's paired up with Bill Belichick. Anybody's going to make a DB successful, it's him. Jonathan Jones had a great season last year with 4 interceptions and 11 pass breakups. Just for that reason alone, offenses will definitely be testing Gonzalez. The New England Patriots always have a great defense and will always have the media's attention. If he can make quarterbacks pay for those targets, the case for Rookie of the Year will build itself. The second rookie on my list currently is the odds-on betting favorite for Defensive Rookie of the Year. Will Anderson was the most dominant player in college football over the past 2 seasons and could very well immediately be the best player in the Texans' front 7. He'll be playing early and often for Houston alongside names like Jerry Hughes, Chase Winovich, and Jonathan Grenard. D'Amico Ryans has been able to produce some of the best defensive line units in the NFL during his time at San Francisco. I believe he will be able to give Will Anderson as many one-on-one situations as he can scheme up. I don't think there's any question the sack number should be there for Anderson by the end of the year. The only thing keeping Anderson from my #1 spot on this list is the fact that offenses will be focusing a lot more attention on him rather than my favorite for Defensive Rookie of the Year. Throughout the draft process, a lot of people were making the case for Tyree Wilson to be the best pass rusher in this class, and I think landing in Vegas only helps this argument. The AFC West will be passing the ball a ton, giving Wilson plenty of chances to get after the quarterback. He also gets the chance to join one of the best pass rushers in the NFL. Max Crosby recorded over 12 sacks last season and will be taking a ton of focus from offensive lines. This should make Tyree Wilson's life a lot easier on the opposite side of the line. Tyree Wilson can also hold his own in stopping the run too. Even though you look for sacks mainly as an edge rusher, I wouldn't be surprised to see Wilson pile up a lot of tackles for loss too. Last season, Las Vegas lost a ton of games due to poor defensive play. If Tyree Wilson can help shore up this defense and help the Raiders secure wins, you will definitely see him as a Defensive Rookie of the Year candidate. But let me know in the comments, who do you think will take home Defensive Rookie of the Year this year? And if you're a football addict like I am, be sure to like and subscribe for more football related content. Until then, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.